This is an old milking barn. Fantastic. Oh man, the way the light's streaming through here. Yeah, definitely gonna take some black and whites here. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Kevin O'Donnell and the channel is Behind the Door, coming to you from the Door Peninsula. Beautiful Door Peninsula on this first day of fall in northeast Wisconsin. And this channel is all about taking photographs, as the name might imply, about the things in Door County that most tourists don't ever get to see. Things that are off the beaten path. Not on Highway 42 or 57, but in the hidden corners of the Door Peninsula. And photographing that. Historical things, you know. And things about culture, history, tradition. And buildings. I love old buildings. And that's where we are today. We're at an old, abandoned farm. That is really quite an interesting place. I've been here several times before to photograph. Put a couple of those up now. You can take a look at them. I come out here for night photography because the skies are good and dark. But yeah, today we're going to look inside some of these old barns. There's an old milking barn here where I would like to take some interior photos, probably some black and white photos, handheld stuff, just to document the plight of what is going on with some of these farms here in the Door Peninsula. So take a little bit of a walk around here while we're talking. And yeah, I've been meaning to get out here for quite some time and just haven't been able to. This whole COVID thing, man, is really wreaking havoc with the world, isn't it? It's very sad. And hope we can get back on track soon. Look at all this thistle. Unbelievable how much thistle. Beautiful purple thistle. Just going to seed here now. Yeah. The last of the goldenrod is blooming pretty late in the fall. My honeybees love goldenrod. They like to store up on that for the winter. Funny thing is, you know, honey comes in infinite varieties depending on where the nectar is collected by the honeybees. And the nectar from goldenrod, you can always tell when the bees are on the goldenrod because as you approach your hive, it smells like dirty old gym socks. Yeah, appetizing, isn't it? Well, even though it smells like dirty old gym socks, it doesn't taste like dirty old gym socks. Many people are quite fond of it. Not a big fan. It's a little strong for my taste. I like the light, sweeter stuff, like what comes off of the clover. Look at this. There's a clover field here. All been harvested. Hay harvested, waiting for winter. The trees are beginning to turn. We're at about 10% color right now. About the second or third week in October, we should be full on. All right, well, let's take a look inside of a couple of these buildings here and see what we can come up with. floor is very soft. All right. Look around. They're all hand-adzed beams, all pegged, no bolts, no nails. 150 years old, at least. Here's a bocce ball. Wouldn't expect to find that here. Then again, wouldn't expect to find a dresser here either. Whatever that is. It's nasty. Some great old corrugated tin here. That would make a nice wall, so it would, like in a studio maybe. Plenty of it. Afraid something's going to jump out at me. Here's the thing about rummaging around in old farm buildings. First of all, I'm not trespassing. I got permission from the owner. I happen to know the owner of this property. And I asked if I could come out here and photograph when I was first doing astrophotography out here. He said, have at it. So as long as they know, you don't trespass. You always ask for permission. And you leave things the way you found them. Whoa, this floor is really rotten. I feel like I could go through it in any minute. Big old wasp mess up there. I don't mind honeybees, but wasps, they're just unpredictable. People ask me how I can tell the difference between a bee and a wasp. Well, the sound that they make for one. But just by sight, honeybees are fuzzy, wasps are just assholes. All right. Always leave it how you found it. Yeah, this is gonna be great. All right. Some nice old equipment here. Hasn't been used for probably decades. Seriously, decades. Yeah, and look at the way the light is coming through the slats of the barn on this side here. Isn't that great? Boy, I bet you can get some nice crepuscular rays through there. And this, check this out. This old combine, looks like a wheat harvester or hay harvester. An old John Deere with the wooden blades. Man, oh man. Yeah. You know, So this is facing west, and the sun is going to come down this way and set right here. It'll bring a nice light washing across this thing here. I'll have to check my PhotoPills app and see exactly where that sun is going to set. It'd be nice to get out of here for a sunset shot with the sun bursting through those trees out there and casting a really nice glow on this old John Deere. We'll take a few photos of it in the meantime, though. Yeah. Wow. Fantastic. All right. Let's see what else we got here. You know, I'd like to be using my Canon M50 through here, but it's pretty crowded and pretty dangerous. And that damn thing just doesn't want to focus in low light. This Osmo Action camera that I'm carrying here, oh my gosh. Yeah, the Osmo Action is much better suited for low light. And it's much more maneuverable. Look at this. I mean, it's almost pitch dark in here and you can see me fine. This is an old milking barn. Fantastic. Oh man. The way the light's streaming through here. Yeah, definitely gonna take some black and whites here. The old milking lines. All right, the waste trough, feed trough, even some old sinks are still still here. Look at that. Yeah. Again, all post and beam construction. Beautiful. This old pickup here, look at this. Look how they have the floor jacked up here. Just an old cedar post. A couple of old cedar posts holding up this end of the barn. Oh, this is fantastic. Time to get some photos. Black and whites. Gonna go for black and white. The lighting in here is just fantastic. Really great. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to want to do is take a picture of this old John Deere. But we got so much bright light coming through this open doorway here, I'm going to have to take 2 shots. The first shot is going to be f8, 6/10 of a second, ISO 100. And the second shot, I'm going to stop down to 1/125th of a second, keeping it at f8 and ISO 100, just so I can get the detail in the meadow and those trees beyond. And I will combine the 2 exposures in Photoshop. The other thing I'm going to want to do is look at my PhotoPills app and see exactly when the sun is going to go down and exactly where. I have a augmented reality screen here. I can hold up. Yeah, that sun is going to be just where it needed to be. Just to the left of that, or to the right of that barn door there. It's going to come streaming in here at about 6:30 p.m. today. Boy, this would have been so much better if I got here maybe 2 weeks ago. The sun was a little bit farther north. But we'll give this a shot. I'm really loving this old truck. The way the light is hitting it, coming through that window. All right, let's see what we can compose here, huh? Ah, that's lovely there now all together. Fantastic. You gotta love old barns, huh? You never know what you're gonna find. What is that? Looks like about a 61, 62 Ford, maybe 1960. Yeah. All right. Boy, isn't it good? The skull and part of the shoulder of a fawn, you can still see the white dots on it. Yeah, probably from earlier this spring. Coyote, bobcat maybe. Yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of critters that love to live in here. The contrast is so great here. The way the light is shining in these windows, it washes everything out on the outside, but I don't want to see what's going on the outside. I want it to be all about what's in here. So yeah, the fact that it's going to be blasted out and overexposed, I'm actually fine with that. By the way, I'm shooting with a 16 to 35 millimeter lens. And it's an f2.8. I have it just about wide open for all the shots because it's so dark in here. And I'm intending on shooting everything, or nearly everything, in black and white. So yeah, I'll post, as I normally do, what the settings were on the reveal, on all the final photos. But for now, I'm just enjoying this beautiful, beautiful light coming in here. Ah, stunning. Stunning. Well, that does it for me today, I think. What a great place to spend an afternoon. I'm really excited to get these photos downloaded and see what they look like, and I hope you enjoy them as well. I hope I got a few decent ones out of this. I think so. Like I said, the light is amazing. And I'm going to come back one day real soon when the sun sets and we have a clear sky to the west to try to get that shot of that old John Deere. So, back out into the light. Until next time, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you down the road.